Hello, this is Earl Mallory with Glory Mortgage. Welcome once again to Mortgage U. Let's say you want to buy a house and you find one, your dream home. It's what you've always wanted. The price seems to fit within your budget. The monthly payment seems like it's something you can afford. You even have the down payment. And then you get approached with the closing costs. This is usually what is a mystery to a lot of people. So today I thought we would take a pretty quick look at what the closing costs may be, and we'll revisit them more in depth in later videos. So, what are closing costs? Well, as the name implies, these are extra costs paid at the time of closing that could go towards attorney's fees, prepaid interests, insurance fees, document fees, and more. Some of these fees are different based on the borrower, the size of the home, the location of the home, and these are broken down for you in what is called the closing disclosure form, which is provided at least 3 days before closing. Closing costs range between 2 to 5% of the purchase price. The buyer and the seller are both responsible for closing costs. So now let's break that down. And then we'll start with the buyer. Closing costs paid by the buyer include half of title and escrow fees, such as title insurance, transfer taxes, notary fees, and more. Lender fees to cover the act of obtaining a mortgage, including the appraisal. Homeowners insurance. Normally, the first year of hazard or homeowners insurance is paid up front on closing day. Now, additional costs paid by the buyer may include the owner's title insurance, inspection fees, earnest money, real estate brokerage admin fees, if applicable, and credit report fees. As I said earlier, we will discuss these in more detail in future videos. But for right now, this gives you a basic understanding of what to expect at time of closing. Now let's look at what the seller pays. What the seller can expect to pay at time of closing would be the other half of the title and escrow fees, what we talked about as title insurance, transfer taxes, and notary fees, and more. Commissions, estimated to be around 5 to 6% for the average real estate commission. Loan payoffs, they can expect to cover any outstanding mortgage balances. Additional costs paid by the seller may include an optional home warranty, prorated property taxes, real estate brokerage admin fees, pest and septic inspections, and prorated HOA fees if required. Buyers, you can also ask the seller for closing cost assistance in the offer of the home. And it also does help to do your homework so you don't arrive on closing day unprepared. So compare your loan estimate that you received right when you first applied to your closing disclosure that you received right before closing to make sure that you understand all of your closing costs and what to be prepared for. I hope this is helpful. This is Earl Mallory with Glory Mortgage. Thanks again for watching Mortgage U.